incredible about it. Well, let me just say this about the John gambling situation. That show sucked 30 years ago. It sucked the day I got to town. It sucks now. Well, it doesn't suck this morning because it's not on.
No, it doesn't.
Get out. I'm sure the gamblings are all nice people. I never met any of them, I don't think. I mean, I may have in some drunken stupor years ago.
Could happen.
John B. or A. or one of them. But the show was awful. It was awful, and it sucked, and it was the worst radio program I ever heard.
It's over 75 years too late.
Yeah, I mean, they waited 50 years too long to get rid of it. And their big claim to fame was, well, they didn't have to be dirty like we are, or, you know, or insult people or say mean things about them. Well, fine, okay, get out.
Right. Oh, they were wrong.
In other words, yeah.
As you said, now where are they?
Oh, God, it was awful.
Hey, what a nice day out there.
Gosh, good morning, shut up. No good morning about nothing. What do you mean, good morning?
An awful morning, always.
Oh, God.
Please.
Good morning. Oh, God almighty.
Snooze.
Get out.
It's sure for insomnia.
Oh, my God.
Well,
now, Mike Pence up on MSNBC. Well, I knew the gambling thing was going down some time ago.
oh, you did?
Well, I can't reveal that.
Oh, okay.
Dog, I knew that a long time ago.
Well,
yeah, the day after it happened.
I do sound like that.
You do.
I couldn't say anything. Bill and I had a
Brian Williams.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a
No, that's not good. No,
quarter and a half
no.
up.
Give it to gambling and play on his show.
He doesn't have a show.
Well,
Hey, how's that weather, Bill Corbell?
shut up. You look outside, you moron. Good morning.
Back to you, John.
Shut up. Let me hear this thing. The John Gambling show went off the air yesterday after about 50 years too late. They're all nice people, I'm sure. If I ever met any of them, but it was just the worst radio program ever. And it's just because all this whining of David Hinckley's got a column in the New York Daily News this morning, and other people are railing about what a travesty it is. But I mean, it was awful.
No loss.
No, it was when I came to town 30 years ago, the old man was on.
Yep.
And that sucked. It's just if you made a audition tape of the program and mailed it to any other radio station in America and tried to get a job, they wouldn't even answer you wouldn't get a phone call or anything.
Round file.
Yeah, it was just awful. And they delight in pointing out that they don't have to be dirty like we are, or they don't have to say mean things about people, or.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're right. No, they don't.
No, you don't. You don't say anything now.
No longer. Good strategy.
Yeah, that worked well.
That'll keep me awake.
So, anyway, well, they'll work it out.
Yeah.
It's
over.
It's over, and it's
The house of gambling collapses. Rambling? I don't think so.
Gambling days are over. It's out. Get out.
We'll broadcast for food.
So. Well, I think it's disingenuous of these various newspaper people to write about the demise of this program when they never wrote about it when it was on the air. If they did, it was simply to mark another milestone,
Some perfunctory.
that they had done their 20,000th lousy show. So, that's basically what that's all about. Anyway, it's 18 after the hour here on the Imus Morning program. Jeff Greenfield and CNN is coming up. Yeah, so I asked Charles if I sounded mean. And I'm not delighting in the demise of the gambling empire. It's just the show sucked. I mean, but they're nice people. What's the matter?
You sound mean.
Well, what was I supposed to say? Well, what have I said privately for 30 years?
Very simple. If you didn't have to say anything, you'd have just let it go. John Gambling is not as we were discussing.
Well, yeah, but they would take little digs at us because they said,
Well, yeah,
we don't have to be dirty like Imus. We don't have to say mean things to people like Imus.
The digging was the two-way dig.
Well, I don't know if they actually use my name, but they would make references to this kind of program. They'd know salesmen would go out and sell the program and say, well, we're not homophobic or racist or whatever like Imus is.
That's the basis on which they sold their program.
It's like when Stern's over. He sucks, and he's always sucked, and he's a pretentious, arrogant punk.
Well, that's a whole
and he sucks.
Whole different thing.
We'd be doing a Rick Kaplan on him.
As you said, the Gamblings are nice people.
Let me rephrase the gambling situation.
Please do.
Okay. The gambling, so I don't think I ever met any of them. If I did, I was years ago and I was out of it. But anyway, they're all very nice people.
Right.
The show was awful. The show was awful. You couldn't. Good morning. What's the weather like? Oh, shut up. If you want to know what the weather's like, go watch the Weather Channel.
But what about when the Weather Channel wasn't available?
Well, it's none of your business.
Look outside. Raise the window.
I remember 25, well, it was when this station was NBC. They used to make us do school closings because that's what gambling did, because that's why people listened to them, because on snow days.
Right.
And I would always get in, because I used to make up school closings.
Absolutely.
Well,
that was fun. Oh, yeah.
We used to make up school closings.
Or say your school is open.
Yeah, do stuff like that.
Go now.
And the management of whoever they were at the time at the radio station wasn't aware of what we were doing.
Oh, no.
Until I got the phone calls, of course. Jeff Greenfield will be hosting a series of one-hour specials on CNN every Friday night until the election at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, why would we be promoting CNN on MSNBC and on the radio? Well, here's the reason. CNN is awful, but Greenfield isn't. And the stuff he does is great, and I like Judy Woodruff very much. Well, also, I have to confess, I sort of like that goof, Bernie.
Yeah.
But anyway, the show will be highly unconventional, this Greenfield thing, and it will contain many unusual guests. Now, Mr. Greenfield will be speaking tonight at Fujifilm's Photo Managing Manufacturers and Distributors Association Public Forum at the New York Marriott Marquis Hotel. For more information about that, I imagine there's some tickets available. It'd be fun. But you can ask him questions. And
it'd be interesting.
Probably some stuff
fun.
Maybe he'll tell you stuff off the record. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And he can be very funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
You call Bill Clark at 732-679-0565. Please welcome to the program the senior analyst from CNN, Jeff Greenfield. Good morning, Mr. Greenfield.
So they bounced gambling after 4 generations because what? Maybe he got a little too self-absorbed. Maybe he talked about things other people didn't care about. I don't know, Don.
No. Didn't talk about anything anybody cared about.
Well, like I said, Don, I don't know. Okay, we don't hear the canary in the coal mine there, huh? How's that ranch doing, Don?
You want to know how much?
Is he a kid? Maybe you can hold up to the radio?
The stock's high enough now we can go any day.
All righty.
So how are you?
I'm well.
A number of people told me they thought I was less than charitable about the demise of the gambling program, and I said, tough.
Yeah, get over it.
Get over it.
That's you.
There you go.
It's sucked and it's over, and,
Ramble on.
And they make a big deal over there. It's a hideous radio station, by the way. It's just, it can't suck enough about, they don't have to be dirty. I mean, I'm sick of hearing that. I've been hearing that for 30 years. I'm tired of it. Yes, we are. Yes, we're dirty. Yes, we're mean.
Shut up and F you.
Yes, we revel in the agony of other people. Yeah, get over it. Eat us. I mean, really, just get over it. Well, I'm not going to come in here, but why should I come in here and pretend that everything's great? It's not great.
No.
Sucks.
I mean, I don't have cancer, and I hope you don't, but, we all have some various problems. But, I mean, to suggest that everything's great, it's just not. It's just the whole thing is just a disaster.
Yep.
Everything's a mess.
I think it'd be great if you're not in bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. Impossible.
And now we have George W. Bush yesterday, a hilarious. Well, no, she's the real deal.
Well, I'd have to...
Get her on, Bernie.
Get her on.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Well, if I don't, I'll find out.
It's in the New York. Her book is Talking to Dead People or something.
Yeah,
Right.
They've croaked and we're rapping with them, whatever the hell the name of it is. Whatever it is.
They've croaked and we're rapping.
Well, whatever.
I don't think that's it.
They're out of here. We're talking to them.
Yeah, they're out of here, but we still got them on the,
On the hook.
It's actually gambling's audience.
Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of
What's going to happen here?
So we'll talk to Russia coming up. Tony Hender's going to be on a little bit. Scottsville on Rambling with Gambling. And even the management of the radio station yesterday thought I was particularly vicious. I don't know if that's a word they use, but you know, that manager over there at this radio station where Gambling used to work, still, you know, I read something in one of the papers yesterday, read something, we don't have to be dirty and we don't have to be confrontational and we don't have to be, oh, okay, now you don't. Okay. And for, you know, I pointed out to the management person here at the radio station that they've been selling against me for 25 years by describing me as being dirty and, you know, well, yeah, well, that's what the deal is. We're not dirty, but I mean, we are sometimes.
But they don't have to be. They don't have to be.
And we're mean to people and we say bad stuff about them and we write these essays that are vicious and, well, yeah, okay.
They don't have to be dirty. They don't have to be mean. They don't have to be controversial. They don't have to be entertaining. They don't have to be...
They don't have to be on the air.
They don't have to be broadcasting. So, shut it down.
Either John A. Gambling or the grandson, neither one of them could have did a job any place, I mean, in America. The kid might wind up someplace, but I mean, it's just pointless. Like old Bill Mazer, I mean, I like Bill and all that, but I mean, that's over. So, I mean, and Stern's about over, too, by the way. That's about over. I mean, it's coming apart, isn't it? The wheels are coming off of that, Bill. And, yes, we're happy about it, so. Why would I'm not going to pretend otherwise. So it'd just be, you know, it makes me feel very warm and cuddly. But they don't think it's vicious when something happens to me. They have people on the radio wishing that I would died. I mean, and even I think it's amusing. So I guess that's why. I guess I'm not offended by it. So.
Right. People who send your horse flowers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that stuff is funny. But they all wringing their hands when I'm mean to people. Well, shut up.
Wouldn't have a show otherwise.
Yeah, what would we do then?
Sure.
Well, we hope he lands on his feet.
I could get run over by a gypsy cab. Only?
You're trampled by a horse in the park.
Absolutely.
Trip and fall down, run over by a Hanson's cat.
That's exactly right.
Nobody gets West Nile virus. Can't deal with them anymore.
Honestly, God. All right, here from CNBC is financial guru Ron Insana. I would remind you that Howard...
And says to cousin Brucey, hey, quick, while he's not looking, let's take a dump and Murray the Chase hack. What? Oh, Scottsdale here with a tribute to a true media icon, a man who made radio history and who now is history. No, not the I-Man. He, unfortunately, is going to be around for a long, long time. Ain't a lung that hasn't collapsed, not a rib that wasn't broken, but just when you think he's finally down for the count, he gets right back on the horse. He's come back more times than that psycho in the hockey mask from the Friday the 13th movies. No, today I speak of John Gambling, the third generation of a radio family that's been entertaining the New York audience for 75 years. Well, I'll put it this way. They've been on the air for 75 years. They were actually entertaining for maybe 20 minutes during the entire 7.5 decades. It's the end of an era, they're saying. What I want to know is which one? The Paleolithic era? It's not that gambling didn't have solid talent behind him. His was a revolutionary programming concept. He surrounded himself with a team that included a newsman, a traffic guy, and a weather girl. Wow, cutting-edge stuff, taking chances. Getting Lisa G to make the leap from isolated delays to isobars was pure genius. And what a bold move for gambling to go out there and put it on the line without the assistance of a wacky sidekick. Although, to tell you the truth, the brilliance that was gambling certainly didn't even need a traffic eye, especially when the profile Rambling with Gambling listener didn't drive. He rode in the back of an ambulette. Gamblers, to be sure, but what they were gambling the most on was the continuance of their heartbeats. Johnny, we hardly knew ye. And we just don't know what we're going to do now without those crackerjack interviews you've done with such A-list guests as Wally from Leave It to Beaver, the senior editor of Paris magazine, or the New Jersey Historical Society Special Collections librarian. Who else would have thought to have an astrologer on? The only problem was, if you wanted to get any ratings, instead of getting her to forecast the work-related horoscopes, you should have told her you were a feces with a penis rising. If you expected to continue to cut the mustard in the big leagues, you needed to come up with some kind of wacky promotion, like Take Out Your Teeth Thursdays, or Hold the AARP Enema Open. Gotta roll with the times, pal. It's a different world out there. How do you think I feel when pantloads can download music for free directly to their computers and radio personalities are holding in-studio anal sex marathons? What call is there for me to broadcast Beatle blocks for more than an hour a day? Truth be told, the only reason Rambling with Gambling had the listeners it still had was because the majority had croaked before they had a chance to turn off their radios. But still, even though the bony, decomposing hands of long-forgotten shut-ins won't be able to change the dials of their Emerson crystal sets, the comforting voice that was the joy of every contemptibly limited social recluse will be heard no longer, even if they keep it where it's been for the last 75 tedious years.
Well, allow me to introduce myself, stranger. The name is...
Sports Talk 980, the newest super fresh at 4825 Glendale Road in Bowie.
One of your primary.
Then I had the management of the radio station yesterday wincing at our hammering gambling. The Rambling with Gambling show is a local radio program here in New York City. Been on the air with the grandfather, who was John B. Gambling, and his son, John A. Gambling, and then the grandson, John F. Gambling.
A-hole Gambling.
John A-hole Gambling.
John A.H.
Yeah. The old man, I guess, B. Gambling was, well, I mean, he was in the 20s, so what are you going to listen to?
How was it, by the way?
Well, it's not bad.
For them.
But it's been an awful program for as long as I've been in New York, which is 30 years. It sucked the day I got here. And it doesn't suck now because it's not on.
That's right.
So the management here thought I was a little less than charitable, and in fact, the word they used was vicious.
Wow. Yeah.
I said, and? They said, well, way to go. Good to have the old Imus back. I'm glad you're feeling better. But I'm not feeling better, you gumbo-eared moron.
Shut up. Get out of my office.
Who are you talking about?
Get out of my office. What does that sound?
You narrowed it down.
Idiot.
Gumbo here.
And then Joel Hollander, who used to be the general manager of the radio station, now runs Westwood One.
Yeah.
Well, is now so fat that he can't see his shoes. And he took with great offense at my pointing that out. That he's so fat that Charles didn't recognize him.
Initially.
I worked with a guy for 10 years.
Yeah. But it was Bartolomeo for a minute.
Incredible.